You're listening to the Love Over Addiction podcast. Last week, I talked about anger and why it appears in our lives. I said that anger served as a warning sign that something isn't quite right. It's a call to action, for change. And even though the calling might seem scary, if we want to feel better, it's not about them getting sober. It's about rising to our purpose. It's about changing ourselves if they get sober or not. Only then, once we have used the opportunity of addiction to become our very best version, will we find the freedom and joy we're desperately looking for. But what happens when we do the work and make the difficult choices that will affect our relationship with our loved ones? We feel guilty. We may feel we are abandoning them or causing them to drink or use drugs even more. We may even feel in some way responsible for their recovery. There are a dozen reasons why we allow feelings of guilt to keep us stuck in our own pain. It could be because we are too afraid to make our wants and needs important. It could be because we are scared to upset the ones we love, and being liked is more important than loving and respecting ourselves. It could be because we've allowed addiction to manipulate and intimidate us for so long. Defending it would be to stand up to addiction and therefore standing up for ourselves. Or maybe we would just like to hide behind their addiction. It's super convenient to place all the blame for our unhappiness on someone else, making us the victim and handing our power over to somebody else. Whatever your reasons are for feeling guilty, here's my advice, and it is super simple. Even if you feel guilty, do it anyways. Push through. Guilt is an indicator that you are making hard, necessary decisions. Now, obviously, that statement doesn't apply to narcissists or self-centered people. But you, my love, are the opposite of self-centered. You are a giver, and it's time to start giving to yourself. So just to recap, anger is a calling that we need to take action. Guilt is a sign that we are rising to the occasion and making tough choices with our loved ones who are suffering from addiction. Both emotions are good. Both are gifts. Feelings of guilt and anger are opportunities. Are you ready to rise to the occasion? You've got me, and you've got our entire community right behind you. Join us on one of the programs, and I promise, even if you're an introvert and not a group joiner like me, I promise this is your safe spot. You will be so relieved when you enter a space of women who are ready to take care of you. I love you, and I'm here for you. Always, always, and forever.
We have a sample of the Love Over Addiction program available for free, and you can get it by heading over to loveoveraddiction.com/November. It's the perfect way to hear just a taste of the program, learn more about it, and decide if it's a good fit for you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this podcast wherever you listen, and that way you'll never miss an episode. And we would love it if you could leave us a rating and review on iTunes. We love seeing those reviews, and it also helps other women find this podcast. This podcast is created for your support, encouragement, and entertainment with Michelle's personal thoughts and beliefs. From one woman to another, bonded together by the fact we love someone suffering from addiction. This is not intended as a substitute for therapy or advice from a professional.